different today. Today I'm doing a TCRT Endurance League commentary. I'm just going to do a bit of housekeeping, make sure everything is normal and I can hear myself, and then we will crack on. A bit of housekeeping. Yep, everything's good. I'm using a different headphones than what I normally want to do anyway, because the other one's charging. So hello, how are we all? I hope you're doing well. It's a lovely Friday afternoon. Shall just get myself sorted. I've got myself my drinks and I'm ready to go. So we shall crack on. Endurance League, Nissan Silvia, tuned, limited tuning. I don't know a huge amount about the rules of this, but we shall work our way through it as we watch the race unfold. And so I don't know if I guess it's qualifying, but here we have Snail on Racing Softs in first place. I'm going to have trouble with this name, Vort 26 in second on Racing Softs as well. Porcifer. I'm going to butcher these names. I know I am. In third, again on Racing Softs. Death here in fourth place on Racing Soft. Guard Dog on Racing Softs. Hobbs here on Racing Mediums. Basti. There we go. I was going to say Basil. Kind of like goes better Basil. But anyway, Basti here in seventh on Racing Mediums. G. Vordenhardt there. My Norwegian buddy here in 8th on Racing Soft. DT in Racing Softs in 9th. Ninja here in 10th on Racing Softs. And PSK here in 11th on Softs. So I know it's a Endurance League. I'm wondering why there's 2 in the middle going for mediums and everyone else is on softs. But we shall find these things out as we go, as I'm fairly new to the rules for this series, but we shall crack on. So without further ado, I can't remember the names of some of the turns here at Spa either. We shall crack on. Ready, 5 lights, and we are go at Spa with Snail, and well, all the cars getting an even break from the line, naturally, as you would expect, as they are all the same model make. It was a turn, go through turn 1. Nice. Oh, Ninja's drifted wide there at turn 1, but everyone else is cleanly through, no bumping and barging. As we come up to the iconic Eau Rouge for the first time. Mind yourself there, Marshall. Nice, beautiful scenes here in the Belgian Ardennes woods. Oh, bit of action back here. We've got, who's outside, out of place? G's out of place. Just slots back into the slipstream. Behind Basti with PSK side by side. We get to the top of the hill at the top of the Kemmel Straight. It's going to take the position. Nice clean move there from PSK. In the meantime though, back up front, Snail now cruising off. He's not really cruising off, just coming down to this long sweeping hair bend. It's always a tricky corner. You want to get the power down quicker than you actually should, but it's a proper sling back onto yourself. Down through here, we're just checking everyone's still with us. Yep, everyone's line astern. Nice clean racing from everyone. That now comes round now. I should be checking these names. I need to get the map up, see where I am. I'll check that out in a second. Oh, I can hear some tyre squealing. Look like Hobbs. That sounded like Hobbs got a little bit sideways there. Let's go on board with Hobbs here as we come around. It feels spreading out now. Oh, he's on Racing Mediums, remember. Slightly different compounds to the others. Yep. Didn't turn in as expected. It's got it slightly sideways there as Hobbs. So it's just allowed Guard Dog to catch up to the tail end. These guards are going to be able to make a move on Hobbs coming down the long back straight. He's in the slipstream, he might have a chance under break. He's already side by side. Yeah, he's already got the position side by side as Hobbs drifting back. Is DT's following Guard Dog, going to go around the outside. This kink's really quite tricky, but he just backs out of it. Oh, Guard Dog's drifted very wide there. I don't know if the penalties are on or not. We shall soon find out as they're coming to braking for the last chicane. towards Guard Dog, gets it Larry on the exit. It just allows Hobbs to retake the position back as we come down the main straight. While we're doing this, I'm going to get a map up of Spa. I should have done this before so I can just name the corners still, whilst we watch the action of Guard Dog and DT still side by side. Actually, let's go back to that. Basti following these boys. Let's go through with Basti on board. Let's go through the Conoco Rouge. Great camera work there. Hang on a second. You can see DT and Guard Dog having a good old ding dong just up in front as we get to the top of the Kemmel Straight. Just getting the map up so I can get these names right. Here we go. Right, now I'm with you. Okay, so I digress. Oh, great move there from Guard Dog on Basti. Retakes. Oh, G's gone wide as well. I need to go and see what's going on up front as well. I'll just focus on this great battle going on back here. These guys swapping positions. Just going to allow these groups to start pulling away. Snail still maintaining that lead. Oh, excuse, sorry about this, my map's not working very well. Let's go back again. Talk amongst yourselves for a second. Oh, here we go, much better. Here we go. I've got it now. Ah, there we go. Right, so there's Snail and Vort coming through Blanchimont into the last chicane. Side by side for the beginning, at the end of lap 2. Great racing here. It's right in the tailpipes. Nice Rizda livery there, but Paul Smith's just done the fastest lap at 2:27.9. But Vort's putting the pressure on Snail. Gets a great exit to Snail on board here with Vort. The Dutchman, can he catch up to the Welshman Graham? Coming through up to Radion and Rouge. Into the slipstream now, coming up to the Kemmel Straight, so we can stay on board. See how much ground Vort can gain. He's not really gaining, is he? He's just starting to get the effects of the slipstream now, but it's not enough for him to do anything about Snail. To get to Lacoons. Goes through Lacoons, coming down the hill towards Brussels. I'm probably butchering these pronunciations as well. Always looking up the inside of Brussels. No. Snail blocks him off and backs him up for a good measure, which is just allowing Porcifer. He's got a grandstand view of this, to see if there's any opportunistic moves he could make to snatch a position to come around Pouillon. So on board of Vort. He's still really close to Snail. He's come up to turn 13 Campus. Learning these names as I go. Oh, it's exciting racing here, that's for sure. Coming up underneath now to Stavelot, and then finally around to the Blanchimont Straight, well, back straight if you want to call it that. But no, at the moment Vort still can't really do much. At the moment it's not really gaining ground through these sections. So this lead group here, we've got Snail in first place, Vort second, Porcifer third, and Death up. I'm going to get so much fun out of the insinuation of Death following everyone behind here in fourth place. I mean, look at him livery. Oh, that's a cool livery. Cool livery, Death. So this group of 4 have pulled away now from Hobbs, who's still hanging on to 5th place from DT. Nose to tail racing, his second group of cars. G, Basti, Ninja and PSK, they're all still in the mix at the moment as we are into lap 4, 7.5 minutes gone. Watch Snail again going through Eau Rouge. Beautiful, look at this gorgeous racetrack to look at. Look at the Ardennes Hills there, but yeah, Snail clocking at 150 went up to there at one point. It's gone very defensive at the top of the hill. Realises he's under pressure going into the Lacumes from Vort, but Vort still can't do anything about it just for the time being. Porsche again, still just holding station. So back up here, we've got Hobbs with 5th, just started to get away from this group as Gardog and DT. The 2 Americans side by side coming down the hill to Brussels. Looks like DT's just gone wide there. Oh, can G make a move? No, G might slot in behind though. Let's go on board with G. Yeah, so this group have just pulled away from Basti and Ninja as well. So little groups of battling cars. Just trying to see who's on the mediums. It's PSK's at the back here. He's not on mediums though. So Basti playing the long game. He's the lead racing medium driver. It's Hobbs. Hobbs here in 5th place. Coming around now towards Blanchimont. So Hobbs on mediums is down to 2/3 of a tank. 10 minutes gone. He's doing well on those mediums. Because I say, unfortunately, I don't know the rules and regulations for the actual official what kind of tyres you have to use, if there's any rules, but I shall find this stuff out. But in the meantime, it's still Snail's just on the fastest lap himself at 2:27.6. Still got Vort for close company. He's coming to turn 1. Always remember that corner there, Nigel Mansell. That's how long ago it is I've been into motor racing. Nigel Mansell used to go wide at turn 1, and he used to go wide on purpose because I think he was saying something like it gave him much more momentum to go up through Radion and Eau Rouge and then along to the Kemmel Straight. I mean, I'm not going to disagree with anything the moustache says, but no one else seems to do that as we watch Vort properly seriously attacking the leader. Racing Snail now as we get to the top of Kemmel Straight. Who's going to be the last of the late breakers? Vort takes position away from Snail after lap 5. A lot of consistent pressure, but great close driving from these two. Snail right in the tailpipes, almost in the back seat of Vort in front. Comes side by side down the hill. Looks like he might be underneath Vort here. Well, is it Brussels? I think it is Brussels. Snail takes a position back. Great driving from these two. In the meantime, Porsche has now been caught by death. Coming down to Julian. Great battles up and down the field here. Nice little clean bit of racing from everyone. Go back up here with Snail gets a bit leery and sideways there. I'm not sure. And there's tuning involved in the series, but you can see there that Snail hasn't got a rear wing on that Sylvia, yet Vort does. So obviously there's pros and cons. You know, there must be a bit of downward force, extra bit of grip for the guys with the wing, but then the sleeker, cleaner Sylvia that Snail's driving might give him the top edge of a little bit more speed. Coming through Blanchimont now, up to the chicane. Is Vort going to look up the inside of Snail here into braking? No, just backs out of it. As they come through chicane, right, what we should do, we are 12 minutes in. We'll go through the field. Racing Snail still hanging on to first place, so he's under extreme pressure from Vort. Vort in second place. Porcifer here in third. He's got Death close behind in fourth. Hobbs is still holding station here in fifth place. With DT now finally got in front of Guard Dog, the two Americans. Oh, there's another American, there's Ninja as well. So Ninja's got up from the back of the field. It's up to 8th. G's dropped back to 9th. Basti in 10th and PSK back in 11th, having a little battle themselves. We should watch this battle continue whilst I just have a quick drinks break. So just bear with me a second. And we're back. So it's been nose to tail now for the last 13 and a half minutes between Snail and Vort. I could literally watch this all the way through, but you can see that Porcifer's still got within touching distance of those cars in front. Coming down now through Pouillon. I can't say the names right. I know I'm butchering them. It looks like Death has just got a slightly better he's not worn his tyres as much as you can see. The Porcifer's tyres are scrubbed off a little bit more, and his Death just biding his time, watching what's going on. God, where do I go? Porcifer here, sorry, Vort here, coming around to the beginning of Blanchemont, turn 17. Again, it's just dropped off the back of Snail. Let's look at the top speeds of Snail, see what he's actually getting, see if it isn't much of a difference between having a wing and not having a wing. It's topping at 143, 44. 143 is what Snail got up to. Now obviously at the moment, with the slipstream, it's going to be difficult to get an idea of how much difference in top speed someone with a wing is going to have. So we find the nearest person with a wing on their own. It looks like Hobbs has been caught now from DT and Guard Dog. There we go. Ninja. He's the first guy with a wing who's not in the slipstream or something. So we missed it now. It's the wrong part of the circuit. We'll come back to that in a moment then. Just going through the field. Yep, everyone's still within touching distance of each other. Here we go. I'll do it up to Camel Straight, probably a better idea. 46, 47, 48. Just touched 49 for Snail. So here we go. It goes up to 150 for DT there. So the wing is actually helping the guys with the wings. Surprised about that. I thought it'd be the other way around. I thought the wing would add a little bit of drag, but obviously not. G gets it a little bit wrong there. The Coombs. PSK and Basti just dropping off a bit again. Basti's on those racing mediums, so maybe the race will come to him a bit further down the road. Maybe should be focused on that. Oh, looks like Death's really having a go now at Porcifer, trying to find a way past side by side. Coming down the campus, turn 13. It's on the wrong side though. Porcifer's got the inside racing line, but if you can keep it side by side, as we go up to Stevlop, no, he slots in behind, so he's right in the tailpipes here with Death. Let's go on board with Death. So we go through Blanchemont, see if Death can finally do something about that car in front, or is he playing the long game? Of course, was sticking the nose of that car, the rear end of that car where it needs to be, forcing Death to try and find a way. Yes, Death just came off the throttle then. I don't know if you heard that on the audio. Can't find a way through yet. Nice smooth driving here from Death. And come through the chicane. And Portsmouth's getting a little bit of a distance between himself now and Death. Oh, got a change for the lead. Vaught has just nipped in front of Snail. There's Snail. He's got underneath him. Let's quickly go back, see what happened yet. Coming into turn 1. Just outbrakes now. Got a great run there, did Vaught, at the exit of the last corner chicane. It's finally in front now. Can Snail do anything about Vaught being in front? We've seen that Snail's top speed tops out about 150. Oh, it's beautiful. It's gorgeous. You could just have the camera at Eau Rouge, really. Radion on Eau Rouge. It's just a gorgeous, iconic place to view a racetrack. But now Snail's not quite in a slipstream. As Vaught only gets up to 148. So Snail's got the top end speed. Again, I know there's tuning involved. So I have to find out what people are doing. Sorry to sound like a broken record. But yeah, Vaught's definitely got the position now. Can he hang on? So this Portsmouth still in third. Yep, still got the position over Death. Let's go back and see what's going on here, because Hobbs is still manfully on those racing mediums, hanging on to 5th place. He's got a rearview mirrors full of 2 Americans, DT and Gardog, and Ninja not too far behind. Let's go on board with Gardog, see if he can find a way past his countryman and Hobbs just up the road. No instance so far. It's a great racing from the boys. I don't know if damage is on either. I guess it is. So if someone hits a barrier or something, they'll be in trouble. But I'm just also looking at the fuel as well. I've just noticed that the fuel is different for drivers. Not by much, but it's going to come into effect. We're 20 minutes in. I believe there's 40 minutes to go. Let's go on board then with DT as he's close to Hobbs. Can he find it coming around now? Blanchemont. He's looking a bit sporty as DT. He's trying to go around the outside. Hobbs is going to just defend the line, try and force the American to go the long way around. Can DT get Hobbs under braking? They're side by side. They're looking to pounce. Looks like Gardog might be trying to outbrake DT for sure. So DT's dropped back, lost position. Trying to fight for 5th. Ends up back in 7th place. Great racing from these boys. Ninja's just dropped off the pace. G's just dropped off the pace, as well as PSK and Basti. Oh, Basti's still got... Oh, what's this? What's going on here? What's going on here? Why did PSK just let... PSK? What's he doing? He's braking early, letting Basti go past. Basti's on racing mediums. PSK, I'm not sure about that. I have to find out what's going on there. In the meantime, Vaught 26, cruising down the Camel Straight. Still got Snail for company. Vaught's fastest lap is a 2:27.7. As expected with Snail right there. Snail's got the fastest lap of 2:27.6. 0.1 of a second just splits these two. They're consistently clean. Great driving from these boys. Class of the field at the moment, but Portsmouth still hanging on to 3rd. Always Portsmouth's front left is looking severely worn out now, and compared to Death. Death here I believe Death's on a wheel. Is Death just biding his time, doing a bit of fuel saving perhaps. We're going to be due some pit stops, I reckon, in about 10 minutes time, about halfway through, which is going to shake things up for sure. Coming into Campus and Stevlot shortly. Just drifting off, tail end of Portsmouth, just keeping the pressure on though. Let's go back to Hobbs. Hobbs has got these two boys are still in company. Is Ninja gaining? No, he's not really gaining just yet. So go back on board with Guard. Oh, this Ninja's gone very wide. Let's go on board with Guard Dog. Guard Dog's looking. Oh, he's just came off the power then. Just lost a bit of momentum. I think he caught DT just at the wrong point along Blanchemont. Underneath the barrier, so it's just dropped him right off the back of that car in front. Go on to board with Death as we're going through the chicane. Still, everyone's just holding a station at the moment, but you can see, if you look at the lap times there from Death, for example, he's doing 2:30s now, and his fastest lap is nearly 2 seconds a lap quicker than that. Certainly easing off. I get a feeling Death is just biding his time. Try and make those racing softs last as long as possible. He's certainly lost the back end of Portsmouth now. He's come up through Radion on Rouge, down the Kemmel Straight for the 10th time. The field's starting to stretch their legs, but there's TC still nose to tail. Who's your money on, Vought or Snail? I don't know how this race ends at all, so it's going to be news for me as well. Here we come down the hill. Just while we're doing this, I'm just going to quickly just do a bit of housekeeping and just make sure my audio is still working okay. So just bear with me a second. I'm going to have a drinks break as well. Just bear with me a second as we watch what's going on here. Yep, audio's all okay. Right then. Back as you were, and as you can see, it's still cracking on. The Vought Snail show. Oh, Snails thinks about making a move as we come along Blanchemont into the coming up to the chicane. Snail's looking really close. It's a credit to these drivers because they're racing so close, but there's no touching involved, which for such close racing at such high speeds, I know they're GR4 cars and they're not GR3s or GR1 cars. It's still a testament to the consistency of the people racing and how well these guys know each other. But as you can see, it's now working hard in that car. So as you watch, stay this view as we go up through here. Great shots. Right, well, what we'll do, because there's a bit of a lull in the action, we're going to go through and check everyone's pyjamas. So we've got Vought here in an all-white Red Bull outfit, not too bad. Snail's in a red Teletubby outfit. Portsmouth is just in a white outfit. Oh, looks like Death made a bit of an effort. It's got a bit of green and white there in his pyjamas. Oh, Hobbs, there we go. That's more like it. Hobbs in a much better outfit. He's got a black and gold Alpine Stars outfit going on there. Hobbs has got a bit of a gap between himself and DT now. Just in a plain white set of pyjamas. Oh, looks like Guard Dog's made a bit of an effort for his. He's got an all black outfit, probably getting quite hot with the sun at the moment. Ninja is in an all black. Oh, here we go. Ninja's front tyres. I think Ninja's are the worst set of tyres at the moment. Yeah, Ninja's tyres are the worst. G trying to catch up to Ninja in an all black outfit. Again, probably getting hot. Nice to semi-automatic gearbox there. It's a bit like a rally car gearbox. Basti, he's on racing mediums playing the long game. It's a long old pit stop here at Spa, so it's going to be interesting to see how much it's going to help the racing medium, the guys on racing mediums at the beginning of this race. PSK's dropped off. PSK, you might be at the back of the You might be at the back of the track at the moment, but you know what? That is the most together outfit. You're winning the best dressed awards. It goes with your outfit. Yeah. PSK's got it down pat. You need to follow his lead, guys. Great stuff there. Right, here we go. I digress. We're still nose to stern after 30 minutes, nearly 30 minutes now. Beginning lap 12 of the vault. It's starting to get tad tedious. Come on, boys, you need to do something. Who's going to flinch first? The near enough identical tyre wear, near enough identical on fuel. It's finally Hobbs is in. Right, so here we go. Hobbs was down on fuel. DT was down on fuel. Guard Dog didn't need so much fuel, but they're all pitting now. So who else is coming? Is anyone else coming? DT, Hobbs and Guard Dog? No. No one else is coming just yet. So obviously these three are now dropped back down through the field. Here we go. Guard Dog in to his pit area. Team whips a new set of tyres on. He's gotten to racing softs for the last 32 minutes of the race, I believe it'll be. And Hobbs has come back out. So even though he's on racing mediums, he's held a position over the guys in front, and he's put 3/4 of a tank of fuel in, probably to go to the end of the race. Right then. So we're now into the pit stop window. Snail's got back in front. What's happened to... When did Snail take first position? Oh, it's at the top of the hill, top of the Camel Straight. Oh, dives up the inside there for a nice clean pass from Snail. Back in front. Again, Snail's dropped down to the 2:30s in his lap times. Oh, he's drifted wide there through Purcell's. These two on their own, and it looks like Death's caught back up to Porcifer as well. There we go, look at Porcifer tyres. Porcifer must be coming into the pits. Death's pushing him along almost. Nearly bump drafting Porcifer, but you can see that they're not actually, even despite that, they're not actually too far away from the guys in front of Death. Side by side now, coming down the hill. Here we go, clean driving from these two, side by side, not touching at all. Oh, a little touch there, but Porcifer hangs on to the position, still in third place. Great stuff here. Coming around now to the Blanchimont Straight. Can Death, there was a Stavron now, can Death finally get past? Oh, they nip quite a lot of inside curve there. Porcifer's front left tyre is down to the slightest bit of, there we go, he's bit of grip. Go on board with Death. Can Death do anything about Porcifer? Porcifer must be coming into the pits this lap, surely coming into this pit. Oh, it'd be interesting if Death comes in. Oh, he's backed off. Death's not fighting it, he's just feathering that throttle. Yeah, he's not fighting a position. He knows Porcifer's probably coming into the pits. It's not worth fighting coming into the chicane. Is Porcifer going to drop off? There he goes. Right, so finally Death has been released from the back of Porcifer. Vaught's coming to the pits. The Snail's still out. The Snail's got a little bit more fuel. Coming up to Eau Rouge. Going to be out for another lap. So when he pits, and I guess Death will be pitting. Now Death still, he's been lifting and coasting, so he's still got a little while to go. But he has been suffering nice behind Porcifer, because his last lap was a 2:33, which is a good 3 seconds slower. So he's been losing time stuck behind Porcifer. I'm not sure how it's going to work out for him. Might be out on racing softs for longer, but he needs to make hay now to catch up a bit of time. So we're just over the halfway mark. I'm just going to have another sip of drink. It's Aldi coffee, the best coffee money can buy from a budget store. It's actually Americano Intense with 1 sugar, black. There you go, if you're ever interested. Right, so whilst we leave it here, we're watching Death drive around. we'll just have a quick drinks break. And we're back. So yeah, Death's fuel light warning has come on now. Snow is on fumes. We've seen DT or Guards will come in with 13% fuel. These guys are running the tanks down much further. Who's that at the back? So PSK and G at the back. 10, 11th. I thought G was a bit higher up. I might have missed something there. Come back to that in a moment. We'll run through the field after this next round of pit stops, see where people are, because these two will be coming in. Yeah, it looks like Basti is going to be coming in. Vort's the first of the pitters. He's in 4th place on racing medium. So yeah, it's one tyre change per race. In comes the race leader, Snail, into the pits now. Death, I'm sure, is going to be following shortly. In comes Death, so it just leaves Basti be coming in, but here comes Vort. So we've just watched Snail going into the pits with 1% fuel. Death still had 7. To see whether it's worked out better for Vort or Snail by Snail doing the extra lap. Also remember, yeah, wasn't it one of Hobbs has just put 3/4 of a tank in? Yeah, look at the difference in fuel. That might be coming to play. We've got Vort here, is near enough a full tank. Hobbs only put 3/4 of a tank in, and he's already down to nearly half, and he's still got half an hour to go. Not sure about that. Right, so here we come. Snail's just leaving the pits now. Here's Vort. There's Snail. Is he going to take position? Yeah, Vort's going to come back out into first place with probably the biggest gap they've had the entire race split between them. That is the biggest lead that Vort has had, the biggest lead that anyone's had in this race so far, so that's not worked out for Snail. Snail's slight different issue there, so slightly different tactics there. Snail's also filled that car up to the brim. Vort has been out on an extra lap, because obviously he's just off. So the reason I mention that is Snail's come out with 27 minutes to go on lap 14 and filled the tank. So what is Hobbs going to do a splash and dash? He's gained him some position. He's up to 4th. And he's got Death behind him now. So that, whether that's intentional or not, I don't know. But we've now got a very light fueled, quick car, Hobbs, right in the mix at 345. Death still behind Porcifer though. Probably sick of the sight seeing that red car in front. I've got a feeling Death, if he puts the hammer down, is gonna have the legs on Porcifer. He can just get past. So we've got Death now dropped back down to 5th place. So we've got the two Americans, DT and Guardog, 6 and 7. I'm looking at fuel and tyres, they're both pretty much identical. The other American, Ninja, is back here in 8th place. Basti is back here in 9th with a full tank. G's back here in 10th with a full tank. PSK's got company with him. Nice clean bit of racing back here. Let's give these two a bit of airtime, a bit of love. Let's see how PK is the best dressed in the field. And see if you can make any impression on G just up in front. Oh, it's like G gets a very tight line that kicks up a bit of dust. Coming into, is it Campus, I think it is, and Stavron. Butchering the names, I know. Looks like PSK is gaining slightly. Yeah, he is. That's the closest he's been to G. Again, with the slipstream, we're not sure he's close enough yet to make a move. The PSK's fastest lap is a 2:29.9. It's not showing me what G's fastest lap time is, but he's been doing 2:30s. But however, this is G's first lap on Racing Soft, so Might get a better idea in a lap or so's time, but here we go. PSK close up behind into the chicane. No, not quite through yet. We'll come back to that in a moment. Just go back up front, see where everything's going on. So Vort's just been caught up by Snail. Snail's really hammering that Nissan. Sylvia coming around Brussels. Oh, Vort's got it sideways. That's not going to help his cause. He's really under pressure from Snail. That little mistake going sideways just loses him a bit of momentum, so Snail's going to catch right back up again. So in the meantime, here we go, Portsmouth, the camera comes back, there we go. Portsmouth's hanging on to third, Hobbs is still hanging on to fourth. Hobbs, what are you going to do for fuel? I'm really curious what the intention was, whether that was a mistake, whether it was on purpose or not. Either way, it's helped him get up front. He's obviously got some plan. Maybe he can, I don't know if he can fuel safe for the next 23 minutes. I don't know. Death again, just biding his time, watching that group in front, taking it nice and calm. DT in the NASCAR looking Sylvia. The guard dog again still behind. It's great close racing. You're not going to be bored and lonely in this series, that's for sure. Everyone seems to have found a partner to get to race with. There's Basti. Well, apart from Basti, who's on his own. G and PSK, they're still line astern. Still a little bit too far away from each other as they're coming up to Stavron now, and then the Blanchimont straight. No, too far off. Right. Oh, Snail's got past. I missed that. What happened here? Oh, it looks like Snail got a good run on Vaux around Blanchimont. Is he going to take the position coming into braking? Into the chicane, it looks like he is. He's really got the hammer down the Snail, comes up the inside, Vaught doesn't fight it. Can Snail hit the apex? He does. Nice clean move. Oh, he's real. Sylvia from Snail gets a little bit leery, but he's cleanly through. So Snail back in front. 22 minutes ago, and he's just done the fastest lap of the race at 27.6. Back as you were. One mistake from these two though, if you look, even though Snail and Vaught, the crowd there milling around. Oh, watch this scene here. I do like that sound. These cars do sound quite cool actually. Anyway, as Snail and Vaught back there on, they still really haven't lost these two. But these two seem to have lost. Oh, Portsmouth was dangerously close to getting a penalty there, I thought. I don't know if penalties are on, but I've not seen anyone get a penalty yet. Another indication of good clean driving here from these boys. Portsmouth though, under braking, here we go, still hanging on from Hobbs. This is as close as he's been all race. Surely he's going to make a move. Let's go on board with Hobbs. No, he backs out of it. Around Brussels. They seem to have dropped Death as well. Death's just drifted off the back of these doors. Portsmouth's gone wide. Surely Hobbs has got a run now. Can he go up the inside under braking? Oh no, he thinks to go out there. He backs off. Doesn't stick the nose up. Oh, don't get on the AstroTurf. He's just on the limit, is Hobbs. I'm also starting to wonder whether he's going to make those tyres last as well. He's down a quarter of a tyre still with 20 minutes to go. He's got, oh, his rear end just kicks out then. No, not quite in position just yet. Death still just cruising around. You can see, look, for example, that Death barely made an impression on those racing soft tyres. There's Hobbs. Oh, as Hobbs goes side, he's looking to go around the outside of Portsmouth. Is he going to make a move? Oh, he's looking tasty. No, he slops in behind through Blanchimont. Coming up to the chicane. He's going to try and outbrake though. Into the chicane. He's thinking about it. He's letting Portsmouth know he's in his wing mirrors. Into the chicane. No, not this lap, but can he get a nice run into turn 1? This is great nose to tail racing. He's looking up the inside. Is he going to try and outbrake Portsmouth into turn 1? No, he thinks better of it. Great respect for these two. Oh, he lights the back end of that car up. Just dropped him off just when he needed to be close. Right, so we've got 20 minutes to go. Let's recap through the field. Just see where everyone is and then what the situation is. So we've got Racing Snail now. Suited and booted to the end. Barely any tyre wear on those Racing Softs. He's got 20 minutes to go. Must be going to the end of the race. Just on another fastest sector lap. He's really putting a hammer down. This Snail trying to put as much distance between himself and Vaught here in second place. Vaught's on racing mediums. I forgot about that. Didn't check that. Vaught's on racing mediums. A Snail was on racing mediums. I don't know the rules of the tyre situation here. I don't know whether it means Snails has to put mediums on or not. I don't know. I have to find out for next time. Anyway, Snail on racing mediums would of course start to use that superior grip to put away from Vaught in second place. Portsmouth here is in third. He's still got the sporty hubs on those worn out Racing Soft tyres for close company behind. With Death just watching and biding his time back here in fifth. Guard Dog has finally dropped DT. God, where have they gone? There's quite a big distance between Guard Dogs. He's coming down to Campbell. I can't say the name of it. You know, this turn up here. Turn, I think, is it 13, something like that. He's dropped DT, but that's just dropped DT into the clutches of Ninja. And these boys are on Racing Softs as well. Ninja's got a bit of company. Basti at the moment is the only one really on his own. If you look at the map there at the top right. PSK's got past G. I missed that as well. So G's dropped back. G's obviously had a moment. Dropped back to 11th place. You can see on the lap times there, it's at some point on lap 16, the last lap, he's lost 6 seconds somewhere. We'll just quickly, let's go back 1 lap. 2:29. Oh, there we go. It's just gone wide there. This is 1 lap before. I'm going to put it back and forward a lap. Yeah, there we go. PSK is going to get past G through Blanchimont. That's how he's caught up. That's how he's got past. But again, G is dropped right off somewhere. We'll see what lap time it was when G crosses the line, and then I'll forward it back a lap. So we go back to where we were. So this is a 2:36. You can see that G's had a moment somewhere, but that's where PSK got the position just before the chicane on Blanchimont. Anyway, back to where we were. Oh, it's not letting me do it. Oh, there we go. That's what's happened. So G got it wrong. G got it wrong at the exit of the chicane on the. Oh no, yeah, he does. He gets on the AstroTurf, smashes the car. Yes, damage is on. Oh, that's the first crash of the day. Good crashing as well there, G. Properly punted the front of that car, lit the rear ends up, spun it round good, thundered into the barrier, straight on, damaged the front and both wheels at the same time. Good crashing, G. 10 out of 10 effort for that one. So there we go. That's what happened to G anyway, so we've figured that one out. In the meantime, here we are on lap 17. Where are we? Oh, we're in this part of the circuit. Snail putting the hammer down with 18 minutes to go. Snail's not going to need to pit. Vaught's not going to need to pit, but he's gone onto medium tyres. Again, I need to find out what the rules are. Doesn't sound like a broken record or anything. These two class of the field at the moment. So we come back to this group of drivers. Porsche is still hanging on to third place. Hobbs is still there, but he's down to a quarter of a tank. Is he going for a splashing test? What's reasoning for that. Was it a mistake? I'll have to try and find out for next time, because it's obviously he's got a slightly lighter, perhaps quicker car than Porsifer. He's certainly holding on to the back end of that Nissan just in front, but whether he can do anything about it is another matter. He's going on board with Hobbs. He's not coming in yet. No. So Hobbs' last lap, there we go, 2:28.9. Porsifer was a 2:28.6. Death was doing a 2:28.3. So Death catching these boys up. Death definitely playing the long game here. So just flick through to see who else is going on behind. Gardog's now the one on his own with DT and Ninja battling for 7th and 8th, nose to tail. Oh, DT gets it a little bit sideways, not the place to do it because he's now lost him momentum. Come out to Eau Rouge, ready on Eau Rouge. Oh, it's beautiful, lovely sights and sounds. Oh, here we go. It's Ninja surely. You're going to try and outbrake DT. Side by side, coming into the braking zone. He's probably dipped out of the slipstream a bit too early. He's thought about it. Has DT gone wide? No, DT hits the apex. Nice, clean driving. Oh, DT's got it horribly wrong. It's the first mistake from DT after all that pressure. Just at the top of the hill. Let's go on board with DT. Does he just hit the apex too much? Yeah, he just touches the gravel there, throws him off. Is he going to keep under control? Oh, he's damaged the car. Camera didn't let me see it. So we go on board with DT. He's just going to touch the gravel on the outside there. Just touches it. Avoids the barrier there, but still manages to hit the barrier there. Oh, he's just nudges the barrier and has damaged the car. So Ninja's through to 7th. DT, after all that pressure, has finally succumbed. It's going to take him a little bit of a while to recover that car. So where's Basti? Not too far away. Where's DT there? So as I just noticed, G's into the pits. Oh, he was at last place. Is he doing anything? Or is he fueling? Is he just? He's not changing his tyres. I think G's having a moment, having a cup of tea, getting a rub down maybe 15 minutes ago. Something's going on there. We shall find out at another point later. In the meantime, where's Hobbs? Hobbs, 15 minutes to go. And the tyres and fuel are not going to last. Well, they might last. The tyres could last. Maybe if he'd only just fuel to the end. Here he comes into the pits. He's realised what's going on. Hobbs into the pits, so that's just allowed. There's Death. There's Death. We're going forward with Death. Free air now for Death to gather himself and make another assault on the back of Porsifer. I'm pretty sure Death has got the legs of Porsifer. As long as he can catch back up to him now. 15 minutes to go. Where are we? Snail is sitting pretty at the top of the Kemmel Straight. He's got to have a big lead now over Vought. Vought went for racing mediums. It might have cost him. I don't really know why he would go to mediums unless you had to, because as you can see there, he's barely got through any tyre wear. And Snail on softs in front is on the, still got 15 minutes to go, still got plenty of grip to go, but he's still hanging on his mediums, that's for sure. It's not done and dusted just yet. One small mistake, and remember this is an endurance race as well. It's that the whole nature of the beast is keeping it going for an hour-long race, which can be quite tiring, to be honest. and mistakes will start to creep in, as we've seen from DT. He's binned it at Brussels, I think it was. So where are we at the moment? Everyone's now strung out. We'll go through the field. So Snell's coming round Blanchimont. He's in first place. 13 minutes to go. Not too far behind is Vort in second place. Porcifer is just coming around Blanchimont now in third place. Death is, as I thought, slowly reeling in Porcifer, but as you've seen, these cars that have been so evenly matched, it does seem to be quite difficult for these boys to overtake. So Death's here in fourth place. Gardog is in fifth. Ninja's lost his buddy DT. He's in sixth place. Basti, where's DT gone completely? Basti is in seventh. Hobbs is now refueled, put a new set of tyres on, still doing a little bit of drifting. Is in eighth. PSK is in ninth. DT is back out. So DT's pitted as well. And G's still having a bit of a breather back here. Trying to find, so where is the nearest battle at the moment? It's probably this one. Gardog on his own, Ninja is on his own, Basti's on his own, Hobbs, PSK, DT. Yeah, the closest battle at the moment will be this one. Death with Porcifer as I go through Eau Rouge. He's definitely starting to reel him in. Anyway, just while we watch these two drivers, I'll just have another quick drinks break. Just bear me a second. Here we go. You can see Death is definitely reeling in Porcifer. The last podium is up for grabs here. We've got 10 minutes to go. Just check the other thing. Yeah, it looks like about 10 minutes to go. I hope it's an hour's race. Anyway, I've been assuming it's an hour's race. We're going to find out soon enough. In 10 minutes, in fact. As you can see there, Death's last few laps have been very consistent. 228.6. 28.8, 28.3, 28.8. Porcifer though, you can see he's starting to struggle down a 29.3, 28.5, 28.6 and a 29. So he is slightly losing ground. It's only like a tenth here, half a second there, but it is a case of Death is, you know, cue the Jaws music. Death is doing all he can to reel in that red car in front. He's been behind him all race. I do think Death's got the legs on him. If only you can find a way to get that Nissan past it. Coming to the braking now. In the chicane. So what's Porcifer? So there we go, 228.466 from Death, a 228.7. So again, 0.3 of a second quicker. Oh, lovely apex there from Death. But Porcifer's got a nice run out through the grandstand, the old start finish of this circuit. 10 minutes to go. It's looking more and more now like it's Snail's race, as he's just put in his another fastest sector time. Is he going to beat his fastest lap of a 227.6? He did that on lap 15 and we're now on lap 21. He's got lighter fuel load, still got a decent amount of fuel, tyre grip to go with 9 minutes. So we're looking at around about 4 laps of racing, I'd say, if it's an hour. Right, Snell keeping it very clean. Vort's pushed him hard. And he's still there, he's still within touching distance should Snell make any mistakes. So if we go Porcifer now, he might be really struggling with those. Yeah, definitely Death's closing in now. Just thinking, Portsmouth's down to just under a half, so about nearly a third tyre wear. 8 minutes to go. He's going to start to struggle. Death has got a slightly better tyre wear. It's just a case of where can Death make a move to catch the last podium position. So where's Guard Dog? About 3 turns away from this group as well, but he's suffering for tyre wear as well. Oh, Ninja's just binned it somewhere. Here we go, Ninja's binned it. Where did Ninja binned it? Coming round now through Brussels. Is he going to spin it up and hit the barrier from here? Yeah, he is. There he goes. Straight into the barrier. Not quite as good as who crashed it earlier and just straight in. Forgotten who did that punt straight in. It was G, wasn't it? Yeah, it was G. G did that awesome nose first crash, didn't he? With DT with that extra pit stop, he's suiting the boot to the end. He's on his own. PSK is not too far away. There's DT as he comes around the corner. PSK is just a little bit further down the road. Hobbs, let's have a look. He's not too far behind Basti. Basti, I've just saw a glimpse. Yeah, Basti is catching Ninja after his incident. So can Basti do anything about closing that gap? He's done a 2:29.5 his last lap, and Ninja's last lap was a 2:30. So he's definitely does seem to be a little bit faster, does Basti, with 7 minutes to go. It's possible he could reel him in, but he's also, well, actually no, Ninja's suffering on tyre wear as well. Come back to that in a moment. In the meantime, back up front here with race leader Snail coming down the Kemmel Straight for the 22nd time. 7 minutes to go. We've got Vaught in second place. Porsifer still hanging on to third. That gap's probably just got a little bit bigger, to be honest. He might have just played it just perfectly. Here we go. Porsifer's fighting back now. He's just done his fastest sector time. His last lap's a 29.1, whereas Death's was a 29.5. So he's pulled out a little, almost half a second gap again on Death. Fighting back is Porsifer, putting the hammer down. There's Guard Dog. He's at the top of the hill, coming down now. He's not a million miles away. Low on fuel, low on tyres, as you expect at this point in the race. So Ninja, Basti, Hobbs. Is Hobbs catching back up? Hobbs done a 2:27.8. That's only 0.2 of a second. No, 0.1 of a second off the fastest lap of the race. Hobbs is on a flyer here. Really putting the hammer down is Hobbs. Whereas the guy in front, Basti, is on just under 2:29.8. So Hobbs is nearly 2 seconds quicker, and he's still got 6 minutes to go. Hobbs fighting back despite the extra pit stop, and we need to find out whether that was a mistake or not. Probably was. Hobbs could get back up to 6th place as Ninja's gone off the track again, suffering on those racing soft tyres. Where's Basti? Basti surely got closed the gap. Yeah, he certainly closed the gap. As I said, Ninja's struggling. So it's an endurance race. It might be tiredness starting to kick into effect. Here we go. Oh, Ninja's very leery at the exit. Coming into Stavlon as Basti takes a position. Nice clean move there. Is Ninja going to fight back? You can see Hobbs. Oh, he's drifting. He's on Tokyo drift mode. Hobbs really lighting the rear wheels of that car up in front. It's not close enough yet at the moment. So we go back up to Ninja. Is Ninja going to try and find a way? Oh, he's just got it wrong. It's very wrong. Yep. So it's a long old time, an hour. Endurance race is that it's not just about being good on track. It's about being consistent over a long period of time. He's very leery, is Ninja. At this part of the race, 4 minutes to go. Just check. Yeah, it looks like about 4 minutes. As this group have closed right up now. Very exciting stuff. Just quickly checked what's going on with Death, yep, Death's gone right up to Portsmouth as well. So in the last 4 minutes of the race, it's all coming together for a couple of these lads. There's Vaught. So Snail has got a big gap between himself and Vaught in second place. Portsmouth and Death now line astern. Portsmouth struggling on those softs, yet Death's got much better grip. I've just seen Vaught coming past it. They're still that fairly close to second place. So let's go. It's Gardog in fifth, Bastia's in sixth, Ninja seventh. Hobbs is now really putting the pressure on. Ninja is side by side. Where are we? At the top here, we're coming down to Brussels. Ninja struggling mightily. That guy's gone wide. Can Hobbs nip up the inside? He's got better grip. Side by side takes the position. Great driving there from Hobbs on a man on a charge and cleanly through. Yep, Ninja's front tyres suffering big time, but can Hobbs catch up to Basti up there? Basti, as you can see, his front tyres suffering big time. Hobbs with superior grip. Yep. Now Hobbs obviously was up near where Portsmouth and Death was, but I'm sure getting up to about 5th place or 6th place would make up for it somewhat. Let's just go back on board with Death. They're still not close enough to make a move, and he's running out of time now. Where is Death going to make a move? He needs to stop forcing the issue a little bit, not literally, hopefully. But he's just done a 29.5, 29.8 from Portsmouth. They're both suffering on tyres. Oh, looks like Death's best opportunity. No, he's just not getting as good run out there. 2 and a bit minutes to go. Oh, they're both struggling through Eau Rouge. Of course, we nearly got a penalty, but that's just giving him a bit. There we go. Now, Death's fuel lights come on, so we've got a minute and a half. This is probably going to be the last lap. I need to keep an eye on what's going on there, because at the meantime, Snail still got fuel to go. He's cruising around, coming down the hill in first place. Vaught's cruising around now in second, consolidated his position. Porsifer is struggling mightily with Death right behind him. 50 seconds to go, under a minute. This will be the last lap for sure. Death, where is he on the sorry, Snail, he is, where is he? Oh, here we come into this section. We've still got Blanchimont to go yet. He might have to start another lap, I'm not sure. Here we go, Death with Portsmouth. Surely he's going to find a way past at some point. He's been, oh, he's nearly outbroke himself, though he's trying to find a way. Coming through a section, but I need to give Snail a bit of love. We've got 15 seconds to go. Let's go up to race leader. Where is he? Snail. Coming through Blanchimont now. For the last time, 8 seconds. Yes, will be the last lap. Fuel lights coming on. There he comes, racing Snail. Final lap, here we go. The one is coming into the chicane for the last time. Won't have to do another lap. Great race there from Snail. Crosses the line to take the victory here at Spa. Great racing from Snail. Vaught has pushed Snail hard. Went on to medium tyres, though it might have cost him. But Portsmouth is going to hang on him possibly to third place. Can Portsmouth keep third place away from Death? It looks like he might. Death not going to do it. So it's Portsmouth for third, Death in fourth. Guard Dog is going to come round for very quiet on his own fifth. He lost his teammate DT. He was with him for a lot of the race. He's on fuel. He's lost. There's no. Yeah, he's lost fuel. Can he accelerate? No, he can't. But he's managed to. He's on fumes as he crosses the line. Is he going to cross the line? Yes, he is. Right. I'm going to go back because I've just noticed something as well. So, Guard Dog finishes in 5th place. But here we go. The Hobbs side by side under braking into this last chicane. Does get the position over Basti. He's caught up. So Hobbs is going to regain 6th place at least, a couple of places down where he was. So Hobbs, oh, he backed off. Why did he do that? Did he have an incident here with Basti at some point? Why did Hobbs back out then? Did he bump him? I don't know. Why did Hobbs do that? It looks like a clean move to me. Strange one, Hobbs. We have to find out really. But Hobbs pulls to the side to let Basti take 6th, Hobbs 7th, Ninja in 8th. Here comes PSK on fumes. He has got company just behind him. It's not too far in front, but PSK is going to finish in 9th position. DT in 10th. There we go. And G did get run in again, a few laps down. Is back here in 11th place as he crosses the line now. So there you go. There's your race. Hope you enjoyed. Thank you for watching. See you again soon. Bye bye.